Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. I am trying something a little bit different. I've got a little like white mat down. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a more clearer view of everything that's going on. And I've still got my orange in the background, but you know, it is what it is. I just thought it might be easier to see because every time I use the orange, it washes stuff out, including my skin tone. It like goes blue. So I thought, this might be easier if I do it this way. Anyway, this is a setup using my Happy Bees UK kit that I recently got in a haul. You haven't seen the haul yet, actually, but you will do. So I do PR for Happy Bees UK, and I have to say that before I PR'd for them, I used to enjoy getting their kits. And I really like them. They're very simple. There's 2 pages. So on a kit, the first page you get some date covers, some washi. This is a cousin kit, I should have said. Cousin Weekly, which is CW. You get 4 post-its. You get some little icons, which I love. You get a few bullets. Again, I love that. You get a few flags. So that's on page 1. Then you get 5 deco boxes, which is good because I don't need them all the time. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to-dos. Amazing. As you know, that makes my day. You get this week. So actually, this is perfect for me. You get a weekend banner. You get a couple of things to like dividers, and then you get a few functional boxes. And this works really well for me because I don't actually use a lot in a kit. I often have leftovers, which is fine because I can use them elsewhere, and I do actually save them all in this sticker book here. You can see any leftovers just go in here, and I tend to use them now in my mini journal, or if I need an extra thing, I've got something in those colours. So I like doing that. Anyway, as I said, I am a Happy Bees UK PR team, part of the PR team. What that means is you get a discount. Yay! It also means that the items that I've chosen with credit from Bella, who runs the Happy Bees company. So my discount code for you is HappyBeesLeah. I always put it in the description. Any discount codes are in the description bar. If you want to check those out, please do. But Happy Bees UK will get you 15% off, and it gets you my freebie, which I think I can show you. Can I show you, or did I undo it all? I might be able to show you. Let me just have a look and see if it's in my little bag here, because I put everything in my bag. I can't remember if I put it in here though. I'm very disorganised at the minute. It's frustrating me a little bit because I'm not normally this disorganised, and right now I am. I do have somewhere I have my Happy Bees freebie. I tell you what, if I can't, oh, I have it. Yay, I have it. Here we go. So you also get this freebie. I'm so glad I had it. This is the February freebie. If you're seeing this later in February, there will be a different one. So hopefully it will still be the same. Okay, so let's start. First of all, how are you doing? Thank you to all of the new followers that have started following me recently. I can only say I appreciate it. I know quite a lot of you have come from Becky's channel. If you have come over from Becky's and you're wanting to know a little bit about me, maybe that's a really good place to start. So my name's Leah. I am a planner, stepmom, and neurodiverse person. I'm also part of the LGBTQIA plus community. I have a wife, I have 4 children, and I have 3 dogs. And I love to plan. I love the creativity of planning. For me, that's what I use it for. I enjoy anything creative, actually. I also have pen pals. I don't talk about that a lot on here, but I do have pen pals, and I thoroughly enjoy doing that. Again, it gives me an opportunity to be creative. I have been planning for over a year now. I started off journaling, and I found the planner community, and I was like, what is this? This is amazing. But I have been on YouTube for quite a long time. So I started off on YouTube. What day did we start? On the 19th. I started off on YouTube in 2013. Wow, that's mad saying that. And I was doing like beauty and fashion and, you know, all those things that you do in your 30s when you're young and frivolous. And I had a great time doing it. And a lot of my followers, if you're from that era, you know, hey, I'm glad you stuck around through all of my difficult decisions on what to do with this channel. And I feel like I've found my space. I feel like I'm enjoying where I am. I'm based in the UK. I know there are quite a lot of you that are in the US, so that's quite nice. My brother lives near Seattle, and so I have links with the US. Do I go as often as I'd want? No, because I have 4 children and 3 dogs, and that often comes with a price tag doubly, because if you're going to go away, you've got 6 people to pay for, plus 3 dogs that you need looked after. So yeah, it can become very expensive. So I don't go as often. I try and get my brother to come here because there's less of them. But at the moment, he's going through some stuff that it just means he can't come, which is sad because I love it when he comes over. Anyway, I've just put down the headers. I'm using a Wonderland 222 A5 unstacked all-in-one planner. I've spoken about this a lot. I'll put some video links down below so you can have a look at the reason why I chose it and what you can do with it. But I use Hobonichi cousin kits in here. As you can see, there is a little bit of space either side, but I don't mind that. You know, the days are in the right place, so it really doesn't bother me. And I can just put any deco I want on here. Again, it just doesn't bother me. Things like that. That life is too short to worry about little gaps in your page. It just is. So I have been using a Wonderland 222, but I do actually have 9 whole planners that I use, which is actually quite ridiculous when you say it like that. But I do use them. And I gave an update last month on how I've been using them. There is a video I'll link down below. And I tend to do lots of creative things in them, as well as just helping to organise my life a little. So I use them for things. The reason I use my planners is, one, I have ADHD and I really struggle to, remember things, like especially dates. An appointment, so there's that. But also I love putting pen to paper because it seems to go into my brain if I write it down. And then my family, I like to capture things on paper. Now, if we ever had a fire, poof, it'd all be gone. Well, I suppose it wouldn't, because I do actually go through, I block out anything that's important. I do still digitalize things. I do take photos of my own things and they're on my phone, so it's not like I couldn't get it all back if I needed to. I take a picture of my spreads all the time, so if I really wanted to see them, I'd see them. I tend not to look back over things unless I'm showing them to you guys or Instagram, so I might start doing that though. But it has only been a year. And actually, that's not true, because last year when I did my journal and I completed that journal, I have looked back over that and I feel really proud. And it really helps me because I was practicing gratitude and everything. So, yeah, it's definitely something that I enjoy. Like, it works for me. Right, let's put this weekend banner. How cute is this? So I can't remember what this kit was called. I feel like it's a planner kit, because you've got some planning and journaling stuff there. So I'm just going to put this weekend banner here. I don't tend to put to-do lists on my weekend. In fact, I tend not to even have the mornings to put anything in, because I find my my attention in the mornings on a weekend does not need to be on a plan. I need to recoup. I need to regulate. I work a really busy job. A lot of people do. I also have my own stationery company. That's something about me that you might not know. And I have all those things going on at home. And honestly, I need the weekend. I need my weekends. So I don't film on a weekend. I don't even really plan on a weekend. So I tend to just put stuff in. I might memory plan it a little bit, but I just can't. I can't. My weekends are for me. So Monday to Friday is focus time. Weekends are let your brain just flop out everywhere and it's fine. I only recently discovered that I might have ADHD, the inattentive kind, and it all stems from the fact that one, our daughter has ADHD, and we think that one or two of the other youngers probably does have, maybe all of them. And my wife also did get diagnosed with ADHD, and hers is hyperactive and inattentive, so she has both kinds, which for a lot of people that they might find that weird, but it has been diagnosed that way. Mine is very much inattentive. My brother has it, and you know, we speak a lot. Mine has not been diagnosed, so mine is self-identified. And I know a lot of people would find that really frustrating for me to put out there that I have ADHD. But I don't think that there is any other explanation for the way that I am. I relate to a lot of things, and it's not just through watching videos, it's through having conversations, it's by speaking to people. And I believe that with the way that I guess I used to call them idiosyncrasies, but I now know, I mean, even my uncle has it, I know he has. And I guess it's idiosyncrasies that I have. I've just turned 43, and I do find that my anxiety is very, very high. I really struggle with anxiety at the moment. Now, I never did. It's brand new to me. Well, I didn't think it was anxiety. It probably was. I used to just be like, oh, I get like a little bit like excited and worried. Like I used to say before I went out with my friends that I would find that I would be like really have butterflies, and I honestly, getting ready to go out was just so horrible for me. Isn't it odd that something can really trigger you and you don't know how or why, but it is just getting ready and going out was a massive ordeal for me. You know, like I used to find it really frustrating to get ready. Everyone was like, oh, I want to get ready. I'd be like, why are you taking 5 hours to get ready? It takes like half an hour just to get ready. And they were like, oh, it's pre-drinks. And I was like, no, I can't do pre-drinks. I don't want to drink at home. Drinking at home doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. I would quite like to be out when I drink. So yeah, I also have, I struggle with something called RSD, which is rejection sensitivity syndrome. I've had that for all of my life, and I've only just put a name to it. I used to call it paranoia. I remember when I first started my first job, I always felt this way anyway at school, but I don't believe people like me. So it'd be weird to put myself out on YouTube, I guess. But because when you're filming just you and a camera and you're talking and there's no interruptions and your voice you can just say what you want without really thinking, and it's a stream of consciousness as well that you're talking about. Sometimes it can be really liberating, especially if you struggle with things like that. Conversation has always been difficult for me. The amount of times if somebody's talking, I'll talk over them because if I don't say it, it won't come out. I used to think I wasn't normal. I used to find myself really annoying, and I used to be like, oh, people must be really annoyed by me. I bet I'm really annoying. So that was another thing. And the rejection sensitivity is really hard. And I'm sure other people suffer with it as well. But I genuinely thought that people were having meetings about me. People would go to have a meeting at work and I'd be like, they've been talking about me. I know they have. They hate what I'm doing. They think I'm terrible at my job. And it would put me on edge the whole day. I genuinely thought that that was happening. And it wasn't. It wasn't happening. And I don't know why I thought that it would be. So yeah, there's quite a few things that I'm learning about myself, and I'm in my 40s. Isn't that strange that you can still learn things about yourself? But things have been heightened, like the anxiety has been heightened. Like, it was never an issue before. I didn't ever feel like anxious and worried. Just generally, I used to think it was just a bit of nerves, and that was very natural. Now I understand that that isn't natural all the time. Like, it isn't natural to feel that way all the time. I'm looking for a Monday to Sunday sticker, which I know that I've got. I could use one of these, actually. I'd like to find one in a muted colour or something like this, maybe. I'll put my finger there because I want to find a Monday to Sunday or one of these. They're quite cute, aren't they? To go in the left-hand column, because I know that I need that. But I've got so many spares that it is very possible that I will be able to find one in here. So how are you getting on? Tell me a bit about yourself. I mean, don't be too personal, but have you ever felt the same way as I do? Do you ever feel like, oh my God, this is so overwhelming. I don't really understand everybody else. I don't feel like that anybody else really understands who I am. And I'm only just becoming to realise that that is very normal. Isn't it funny that you go through life trying to be normal, but actually when you find out that you're a little bit different, you then look for other people who are the same, and then you realise that actually you are normal because there are people that are the same. I do know that I have got a Monday to Sunday somewhere that is going to fit in there, and it's kind of frustrating for me because I know that I've got one. Let me just have a look in some of the other things that I've got. So I genuinely think that there are a lot of people that feel the same way. And I like that. I don't, nobody wants to feel like they're on their own. I have to say, if you are, you know that I PR for Cute Stickers Only as well. And I know this is a video about Happy Bees because I'm using their kit, but I can say it because it's down below anyway. And Desi has opened my eyes. Like, Desi has been the one person who I feel I can really turn to and talk to about these things. I'm not saying she's the expert on all this. She probably doesn't want to be annoyed by it, but I've felt so relieved to have somebody that I can talk to. And I know she also struggles with RSD, so, and that's quite a personal thing to talk about, but she helped me to identify that. And I'm so grateful because I thought I was on my own. I remember going to a party and I turned up on my own. I didn't go with friends, and I thought that my friends were there, and they were there, and I felt like they hated me. And I was walking around the party, and after about half an hour, I was like, I'm going home. I don't want to be here because nobody actually cares if I'm here or not. Like, I don't feel very comfortable right now. I feel very uncomfortable and I want to go. And it was the weirdest feeling. Like, just the whole thing felt so bizarre. I was, oh, there's only 6 dots there. I prefer to have 7. I just felt so alone, and I was in a room full of people. Don't you think that's odd? I'm going to go with this, I think. Will that go? Will that one go better? This one, I think, goes better, doesn't it? Yeah, let's go with that one. I was in a room full of people and I felt entirely alone. Is that narcissistic? You know, it's somebody's birthday. I don't know, maybe it is a bit. I know this isn't the right size, but it really doesn't matter. I don't know. Maybe I ask for too much from my friends. I don't know. To like at least talk to me. Needless to say, after that party, I haven't spoken to anybody ever again, and I'm quite quick to do that. I just feel like, why bother if you haven't? And I don't know if anybody else does this. I won't make an effort if you won't make an effort. Like, I just won't. So as soon as you don't text, I'm not going to text, because I don't understand why I have to always make the first move. So I just don't do it. So I always put in a Monday to Sunday, and there is 7 here. I like to kind of just identify the key things that are happening on a day. And then I will put a to-do list for the week, anything that's come up from last week, anything that I mean, this is all, importantly, this is half term. So I do feel like there is a requirement to, if you're friends with me, make an effort. And as soon as you stop texting, I will not text. I won't try, because I don't, it sounds really maybe a bit out of order, but I just think, why should I? Is that horrible? I'm just going to put that there and on that side as well. And then it also plays on your RSD, like, am I that boring? I know sometimes my voice can be really monotonous. I know that I go off on tangents. I know that sometimes I can be quiet, and people don't expect that, and that really frustrates them, because I can be really chatty when I first meet people, and they're like, oh my God, we've got so much in common. And I'm like a Labrador puppy. Like, I'm just like that when I meet someone. I think there's like a term for it. I'm sure there is. And I will be a social butterfly. And a lot of that is masking, because I feel like I have to be in order for people to talk to me. And then when I get to know people, I end up being myself, which means I'm quiet. So yeah. And things like, I think a lot of people interact with things with me. Like on my own Facebook, I've got a lot of people that interact, but they don't call me. They don't text me. They don't message me. And I just think, oh, I don't understand it. And maybe that is a thing for me. Do you know, I'm going to put this here because it's a meeting. I'm seeing Sarah. Or maybe I'm not. I'm hoping Em will be home. I'll walk. Not a problem. I just feel like maybe I am... Maybe I'm just really annoying. I don't know. God, I feel like this is therapy. I was telling you about myself and I've just gone into a real, like, boring tirade of how I feel about people. I really struggle. I struggle with social, like, etiquette. And this is where maybe people identify themselves in that same way. Right, what am I doing? Because there is stuff happening. So I know what's happening there. Okay. Oh, God, there's loads happening. I've just remembered. I've got a very important day on Friday. In fact, I've got a couple of appointments. So I need to put those in. But we have got a very important day because our puppy gets castrated. I bet he's going to be so happy with that. Oh, bless him. It happened before. And honestly, not with the same dog. When we did our other dog, oh, God, he was so unhappy with us. He was not happy. Oh, bless them. They're so cute, aren't they? Puppies. So we have children that day and that day. We do not have children on this day, and I don't know what they're doing. I think they'll probably go out So I'll have a bit of a break. But we do have them for this whole weekend. It's the kids' weekend. Yeah, honestly, I do feel sometimes that I go off on a tangent. No wonder people find me boring. Just shut up, Leah. You're so annoying. I guess that's projection. Like, you are what you put out what you think, don't you? Like, if I thought I was ugly and just continuously told myself I was ugly, then I'd be ugly. If I told myself I was beautiful, then I would start to, you know, portray that in some way. I don't know. Does that make sense? I'm just going to put this down as a header break on the weekend. I'm really happy with how this is looking, by the way. So I do have some appointments. I use this planner to put everything in my weeks because it's important. So I've got an 8:40 appointment here, and I've got a 9:10 appointment, which is there, and then they're going to go and enjoy themselves at Alton Towers, because that is what they do. I feel like there's some more appointments and I haven't written them down. This is where it becomes very confusing. I may have put it in here, actually. This is my problem. Oh, I might have done, actually. Alton Towers, Sarah. Oh, Em's got a hair appointment on Thursday. Okay, good. I've got it down. Oh, we've got a groom on Saturday as well. Good, good. See, it works. It works to write things down in monthlies. It works. I need to get an appointment for my dog to get his painkiller. He hasn't had it. It'll be like 8 weeks since he's had it. So I'm going to try and I'm going to ring them on Monday. So yeah, God, I feel like I'm a bit weird sometimes. Right, I'm going to call them there. So we have an appointment. We have quite a few appointments. We've got dentist Monday. We've got blood test Tuesday. So let me find my dentist and blood test ones. Let me tell you, I do not enjoy either of those. And I've got them in bloody succession. Not looking forward to it. So my dentist is just my checkup, and it's actually a new dentist because I'm very anxious at the dentist and my dentist wasn't very good. So I'm going to a new dentist, and then my blood test is my pre-diabetes one, which I need to have, and checking my iron levels because they've just been I take B12, I don't take iron. But I feel like that helps. But my levels were really, really low at the beginning of last year. And I took iron and I took folic acid for 3 months. And that did help. I felt really good after it, actually. And then I wasn't on it and I felt terrible. So I've been taking B12, vitamin D, magnesium and a multivitamin every day. Magnesium helps when you're going through perimenopause, apparently. It helps with like your weight and your hunger. And boy, have I felt hungry. And I've started taking magnesium and I feel like it's all just sort of gone away, which is amazing. I feel like people gatekeep stuff and don't tell you anything, but I started to take magnesium and I'm like, why has nobody told me this before? Like, it helps with that feeling of hunger, like the cravings when you're in your 40s. So it's not always going to be the same, but you know, when you're like, anyway, I do feel like that has helped. Vitamins are really important to me because I don't actually take anything generally. Oh, recycling out this week. Recycling. I don't actually take anything. There's glasses there anyway. I won't bother. Hey, we've got a doctor's. They could be a dentist and a doctor. We'll do this one for blood test. Put him there. And then dentist will have to be a different one. Is there anything else? No, I don't have a dentist one there. I know I have one, just difficult to find. Yeah, so I feel like I have got a lot off my chest, actually. I get so easily distracted. I know, why don't you just stop talking on a video? That sounds like a really feasible thing to do. Oh my gosh. I want to find a dentist sticker. And there's one there, but I think I've got others. I think I've got some teeth stickers somewhere. Like little teeth. Oh, I'm sure of it. I feel like I'm going mad here. I've definitely got a dentist sticker. I'm sure of it. Come on now. Where are you? Do you know what? I do. It's not even in there. It's not even in there. That isn't the one I was going to use. It is in... Bum, bum, bum. It's in a little bag that I can't see. I cannot see it, and I know I've got it. It's like a little bag. Where are you, little bag? Oh, this is unbelievable. My desk area is so bad that if I showed you it, you'd be embarrassed for me. It is so bad. So I've put something somewhere, and I cannot for the life of me see it. Sometimes it's right in front of my face, though. It's not in front of my face. I don't understand what I've done with it, though. Oh, I know where it is. I know where it is. I do know where I've put it because I've put it in one of my doom bags. Have you ever had a doom bag? Are you a doom bag person? Do you know what that means? Let me elaborate. A doom bag is a bag that you put stuff in. I think this is the right one. Icon sticker book. It's a bag that you put stuff in because you don't want to put it away, but you want to tidy up. Right, so I know that there are dentist stickers in here. I know there are. I know because I have seen them. So this is my ALVIE. Oh, there's one. Ha ha ha. I knew it was in here. I knew it. I knew it was there. So this is the ALVIE Planning Co. Icon sticker book. So that's useful. I do have a code with them as well, and it's below. When do I not? Let's put this down. And I'll put one here because I'm sure I will find something to go in it. I might as well put it down. So there is my current status. So I am going to put some things in. So I've got to make a call then. Got there we're going to visit somebody. So we'll put the cart in. I want to use as many icons as possible. These are so cute. Aren't they cute? Thursday we've got a hair appointment. Do we have anything that's hair related? Not really. We should do a shop. We should do a shop. So we'll do that on, we'll do one on Monday. We'll do an online shop and then we can pick up for Thursday. We need to do one this weekend before next weekend, really. I want to send my pen pal letters. These are so cute. I love all of these. I love all these little icons. They're so cute. There's so much more I could put in. It's really annoying, really. I'm going to put this in because I think they're going to go shopping. There we go. I think they'll go shopping. Why one Right, does anybody do 1 load a week of washing? Because if you do, then tell me how. When you've got 4 kids and 2 of us and dogs, I can promise you that 1 load of washing is not happening. I may even put a little washing like tracker. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Monday, Tuesday, right, let's put a washing tracker. How many loads we've done in a week. Because I find that really funny. I don't know anybody who does 1 load. 1 load, no one. Okay. There's a little coffee cup here. I'll figure that out. But I think I'm really happy with that. So this is pet stuff. So I have a little thingy for pets. Because we are taking Buddy to have his castration. He's going to hate us. I know he is. But do you know what? It has to be done. So, it has to be done. He can't get upset with us because it has to be done. I've got 1 to do left. I feel like I need to put it down. This is next week to do. There we go. That's all of that sheet done. I love using a whole kit. I love that. So that is this week. As you know, I do go back and I show you all of how I've planned. I talk about the stickers that I've used. This is my half term, so I will be keeping this up to date as much as possible. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of the white background, or if you would prefer to be back on the orange, even though the colour goes a bit weird. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, give it a thumbs up. I know I have rambled on. If you would like to subscribe, please do. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. I love having you here. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.